Luyendyk learned Bekah's age on The Bachelor on Monday as Krystal caused more drama among the women. Get the full recap below. As Gossip Cop reported, Bibiana was eliminated on The Bachelor last week after complaining about Krystal's aggressiveness. Other women were also rubbed the wrong way by the fitness coach's monopolization of the reality star, but they didn't bring it up to the object of their affection. The tension, however, greatly increased on tonight's installment. The episode began with some of the women discussing the 14-year age difference between Bekah and Arie, wondering how he'd react upon finding out. The group then traveled to Lake Tahoe, with Sign getting invited on the next one-on-one date. They went parasailing, which the rest of the contestants were able to jealously from afar. Back on land, they spoke about Arie's family and he reassured Sign that he didn't pick her for the date because he's questioning their connection in the wake of Lauren S.'s mid-date elimination. While they were out and about, Bekah learned her grandfather and chose to go home to her family. Meanwhile, Arie and Sign spoke about love and heartbreak during their dinner, and he found the conversation to be easy, even as they talked about serious matters. "I'm feeling this could be the start of something amazing and this could be our love story," he told her as he awarded her the date rose. The evening was capped off by a concert featuring Lanco. For the group date, Chelsea, Krystal, Bekah, Marie, Ashley, Jacqueline, Jenna, Tia, Kendall, Lauren B., Brittany and Caroline were asked to participate. The 12 women and Arie went hiking with survivalists. They were first asked to pee in bottles for drinking, but before Jacqueline drank hers, Arie revealed his was only apple juice. Kendall was a bit too happy to eat bugs and kissed Arie during alone time, which Krystal found hard to. They were divided in two teams for a trek to a mystery destination and Brittany was frustrated not to be with Arie. When they reached a hot tub, Krystal thought Tia and Caroline were acting juvenile as they made jokes while Arie sat with his arm around her. "Honestly, I feel like I'm in high school," she complained in a confessional. At the after-party, Arie bonded with Lauren B. and Kendall as Krystal became more dismayed. She openly told the women that she didn't like fighting for time, and while Marie pushed back, Tia and Caroline badmouthed her behind her back. Krystal went on to tell Arie that she felt like a target and ostracized, specifically referencing Tia and Caroline. As she teared up, he agreed with her that the others were threatened and insecure. Afterward, Krystal pulled Tia and Caroline aside to confront them over hurting her feelings. Tia told Krystal not to play the victim and called her out for talking about them to Arie. Tia then cried to Arie afterward about the drama and argued it was preventing them from focusing on their blossoming relationship. He reassured her, just as he did Krystal, and gave her the date rose, which Krystal found confusing as she thought she was back on top. After all that, it was time for Bekah's solo date, with Arie telling the camera that their dynamic felt deeper than others, and both hoped they would get to know each other better beyond their physical attraction. They went horseback riding and had a hot tub session, with their chemistry on full display during the latter. Back at the house, the women continued to wonder whether Bekah would reveal her age and how he'd react. Chelsea and Caroline even theorized that Arie would send her home upon the revelation. At their dinner, Arie said he liked her openness and wanted to know everything, while she said she wanted to be transparent. He asked if she'd be ready if the timing was right, admitting he feared that she still wanted the life of someone in their 20s. "Wait, do you know how old I am?" she asked him. He confessed he didn't, to which she said, "I haven't wanted to say because I didn't want you to see me through the lens of my age." Arie in turn said he hadn't wanted to ask because he wanted to get to know her first. But Bekah finally dropped the 22 bomb, prompting him to exclaim, "Oh my god, 22. You're so young." Arie then said in a confessional that he could see myself falling in love with her, but worried she wouldn't be ready to marry in the end. At 22, does she really know, he questioned. Bekah pointed out all her family members who got married at young ages, but as he continued to fret, she told him, "Stop looking at me to get the assurance you're not going to get because you don't get that in love." He acknowledged she may be the most incredible person I've maybe ever met, but said he needs a wife. Holding the date rose, he told her, "I'm scared. You're 36, I'm 22. But because this could be the beginning of something amazing," he offered her safety. Krystal admitted she wasn't confident going into the rose ceremony and wanted to give Arie confirmation that she was willing and ready for him. But she and the other women were blindsided to find out there wouldn't be a cocktail party because he already made up his mind about who would stay and who would go. Krystal appeared panicked as Arie was about to begin handing out roses. "Wait, I'm sorry. Can I just have a quick moment of your time?" she interrupted. He accepted, wrangling the waiting women, with one even exclaiming, "Oh, Lord, have mercy." Both Caroline and Chelsea called the move disrespectful in confessionals, while Marieke said the consensus was that she should go home and it would be really sad if someone else did her in place. During their private chat, Krystal pretty much repeated her earlier comments, but added, "I want you to know I respect your decision." When the rose ceremony finally began, it was Lauren B who was called first. Krystal was kept waiting until the final rose before being asked, "Will you accept this rose?" Caroline and Brittany were the ones left empty-handed and therefore eliminated from the competition. As is usually the case, both were in tears. The 12 remaining women will continue on to Fort Lauderdale for the next round of dates. The episode ended with Krystal vowing, "I just need to make sure it's Arie and I at the end of this."